Self-organizational changes combined with TUC are extreme fast. We are talking about hours and days.
The BlueDolphin concept is based on self-organization. How does that work? How can I achieve that? And why should I do it as a company?
Yeah, so self-organization is one of these very often misunderstood words. Everyone has an idea what self-organization is. We are heavily relying on a scientific branch of self-organization. People around that are Haken and Schiepeck in Germany, and they had a scientific approach, and they found that in many systems, when systems are working together in the real world outside, there are mechanisms how they organize themselves, and the idea is that, but that's a little theory. It's a system, and the system contains out of autonomous systems. And by the way, people are autonomous systems. So this fits perfect because everyone does what he wants and not what he is told. So it's a perfect fit. And the interesting part in this self-organization is if you want to change the order of this system, so the performance is some kind of an order state, then you can't change the people, you can't change the subsystems. And that's a very important information. So self-organization relies on not changing the people. I don't want to be changed, by the way. So that's a core idea. And if you accept this, then it's clear that you have to do something different. And self-organization introduces two ideas. You have to do just two things and the order state will change. And one has something to do with the inflow of energy and work and ideas or material. So it's the inflow. You have to adjust the inflow. And the other is a signal. So and now you see how this perfectly fits to TUC. So TUC is mainly dealing with this inflow, has very good ideas how to define what is the right amount of inflow, and the ideas of TUC already provided signals. We sometimes call it feeder curves or other signals out of the flowing element to see the criticality of a job or a project or a story or an item or whatever flows through the system. If you change these two things, there's a very short, sometimes just hours or days, period of disorder, suddenly a new order state appears. And that is what we see. If you reduce the work in progress, that's our main parameter, in a way that the system is a little underloaded, then the system gets freedom. And if you then put in the signal of criticality and everyone knows how to cooperate, and typically people are very willing to do that, then they start using this signal to help each other. And that's it. It sounds awkward, but within days, even destructive companies starts the people to help each other and perform. And self-organizational changes are much faster than any kind of consulting and training, and you don't have to train the people because they are already good. So self-organizational changes combined with TUC are extreme fast. We are talking about hours and days, and suddenly 50%, 100% more output is possible. So now I explained it a little longer because self-organization is so unusual in our thinking, but both together is the methodology behind BlueDolphin. Just changing two things in a system and suddenly the performance goes through the roof.
Thank you so much for this interview. I have one last question. What services does BlueDolphin offer, and how do they help your customers? And how can they get in touch with you? How can they get more information?
Okay, what is BlueDolphin? I think BlueDolphin is the first and the really first worldwide community of people who want to do self-organized changes based on theory of constraint. Okay, and what is this? In the end, a theory of constraints is all about getting more output in a very short time without adding pressure to the people and additional resources. That's theory of constraints. And the self-organization part is coming to this point, even in huge organization, in a very, very fast way. And our aim as Dolphins is, of course, to share this knowledge and make it available to as many organizations as possible around the world. So our service is being a community, exchanging ideas, exchanging experience, and make this happen. There are friends of BlueDolphin, that's the smallest version. There you get invitations to our gatherings, you get a newsletter, you get coffee breaks, small information bites. And of course, you get all the support you need to get it started. And there's, of course, a paid membership. And if you are a paid member, then you get additionally service. You get access to the whole community, to the whole network of dolphins with all their experience and knowledge how to do it. There will be question and answer sessions. There will be coffee breaks, even more and better ones. There will be knowledge updates if someone learned something. And you get access to our whole body of knowledge. That's something around 2 gigabytes of data. It's books, it's PDFs, articles, it's small videos and useful links, and even Excel tools to get started right away. So you have access to the whole body of knowledge of the whole BlueDolphin network, and that's very valuable, by the way. And the third part, of course, and the third service is, if you want to really get started, sometimes you need to convince your boss, and we are helping in this. And sometimes it's a little better to have some guidance, some coaching through the BlueDolphin process to really get your success as fast as possible. And of course, we as BlueDolphin, we offer help in this. So we are a community from the beginning to the end, just to make you successful and your company. If you want to join, it's very easy. Just open browser, type in https://blue-dolphin.world, and there's a contact formula. Just get in contact, and you're welcome to swim with us in the ocean as a blue dolphin.